I hate the bullhorn, man.
You're gonna lose your voice. You know this too.
I know. I hate the bullhorn. Okay. Where is he? Come on. Let's introduce him first. Where is he?
He's the only guy here in shorts. I can tell you that much.
George.
He's right over here.
George, please come to the stage, sir. All right, everybody get up front. Let's go. Sorry about that.
George is not cool.
Because fuck you. That's why. I don't know.
That's right.
Because
Hey, everybody, all right, listen up.
Hey,
Listen up. I know we got a few stragglers showing up, so that's good, but they'll miss most of it. Welcome to ESR19-2.
yeah!
God, I love this place. I love this place. I'm so excited you guys showed up. We're fired up. We got a great game lined up for you guys today. A lot of cool stuff, much different for you guys over here last year, so there's going to be a big change. But the most important thing we need to do before we do this morning is thank the gentleman responsible for allowing us to play in his facility, Mr. George. Everybody, round of applause, please.
That guy rocks! He wears shorts in the cold.
And he's wearing shorts.
First thing, I'd like to welcome you all to Roosevelt. Where we're camping over here is borrowed ground. God just letting us stay there for free, so please clean it up after yourselves. A lot of stuff out here you can get hurt on, so kind of be careful. Try not to tear nothing up, but if you do, that's fine. You're not normally used to having spectators, they say. We did set a stage up. There'll be people coming out watching today. Also, we've got a bus. We're going to do tours, pull them out there in the middle of the action for about 10 or 15 minutes and then pull them back out. So if you see the the white bus there pulling in, that's spectators coming out to kind of see the show. And if there's anybody that's not playing that wants to jump on the bus and kind of tell the people what's going on, you know, that would sure be a help. If somebody wants to just, if they're only like 15 minutes, they're going to run them out and back. So they'll kind of know what's going on and why you're each guy shooting at each guy and what they're trying to do. Otherwise, they won't really have a clue. The other thing, the local ABC affiliate is supposed to be here and come do some filming for their news show tonight. As far as your weather, it's supposed to stay cloudy like this or foggy for a couple hours. Then it's supposed to get nice like yesterday. About 10 o'clock tonight, it's supposed to blow in super cold. So anyway, have fun. And anyway, I hope y'all enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Mr. George. We appreciate you, sir.
Hey, where's the mayor?
I don't know where the mayor is. We'd love to have him. Okay, all right. So we're glad you guys showed this morning. We're going to go through a bunch of little piddly stuff this morning because we know you guys are itching to get back out there. The first thing we're going to talk about, and everybody's excited about for the most part, is obviously the pneumatic rule. Okay, so let's address that for 2 seconds. I want to make sure everybody's understanding what we're trying to do with this pneumatic rule and why. And we've had a lot of people call and ask us, and once we explain it to them, they understand. So, in a nutshell, let's go over the 3 things that your options are when you get shot, okay? You can take a knee and be medicked in place. All right, medicked in place. Second option, if you're out Ramboing by yourself with one guy, get to the point here, this guy can drag you to cover. Third option is if you're with your team, working together as a unit, working cohesively, have 2 people, arms around you, drag you to pick you up and pull you to cover. The reason why we're doing this, guys, is because we want to start promoting unit cohesion, working together as a team, working as a squad, not running off by yourself, leaving people, not running off Rambo missions by yourself. There'll be the time and place for that when it's organized or when your commander lets you know that. But for the most part, it's about staying together. 99% of the time, you guys get killed anyway. There's a medic or somebody really close, you're behind cover, okay? So this really should not even be an issue. It's going to make you think twice before you take off in the middle somewhere to try to do something by yourself or take some ground. Does that make sense? Okay, so the medic rule is there to promote unity, working together, and staying with your squad. That's really the main reason why it's there, because in a nutshell, it really should not be a problem. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about that? Go ahead.
Do we get to drag you and Frosty around?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Now listen. Frosty's used to that. Okay. All right, no, listen, all kidding aside. We know where we're at. Seriously, listen up, guys. We understand the type of facility that we're so fortunate to play in. Glass, sharp metal, etc. Okay, we understand that. use your better judgment on it. I'm not saying if you run and dive in a pile of glass, I can't go anywhere, you got to drag me. I mean, use your best. I mean, think about it. You know, I mean, if it was me and I made a move by myself and gotten myself in a bad situation, I would not want somebody to drag me. I would probably bleed out and tell the medic to wait and go, because I got myself in that situation where I shouldn't have been. I laid in some junk where I should have been. It's dangerous. I don't want to put myself or my teammates in that situation. So that is basically the main key of that. Y'all got that? Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, okay. What else? Okay. All right, another issue that, I'm not going to say it well. I'm not going to say it. But, iPro. Full seal. Okay? All kidding aside. Full seal. Hardcore. No more non-full seal. If you get caught with no full, non-full seal iPro, off. Castaway tent's right there. I know a guy. He can sell you a pair of iPro in about 2 seconds. Okay? Seriously. The biggest concern right now, we got to make sure that we're doing this correctly. We got to make sure we take care of your eyes. So do you. Please do not get caught without that. And we have seen in the past, believe it or not, a lot of people removing their iPro in the field. I can't think of something worse than that right now. Okay? So please be cognitive of where you are. Try not to pull off if you're wearing a full face mask. Understandable, but do not pull it off in the middle of the battlefield while you're fighting, while you're doing whatever. You're having a major issue, use your best judgment. We're all adults out here for the most part. Let's make sure that we're taking care of what we need to be doing. And if you have to pull in the cover, you have to get somewhere, do it, but please be careful with that. Okay?
If we see you with no full seal, we're going to send you to the principal's office, which is JP sent. No joke. We'll send you off the field.
Again, I know y'all are, I mean, last thing we want to do is sit here and listen to briefing. Everybody's ready to play. But another issue that we really want to make sure, especially here, okay, the blind firing issue, as you see out here, we're surrounded by cars. Cars have doors. Doors have windows, okay? What we don't want to see, and the reason why we're saying all this, and you guys know, is for the integrity of the game, okay? Let's make the integrity of the game correct. Let's keep the game plan properly. Don't open the door and lay your gun in the hinge of the door and stand behind the glass and wave at people while you fire at them. Okay? I mean, we see that all the time. Please do not do that. This place, you know, as awesome as it is, it allows a lot of things like that to take place to give you cover and fire. That is considered blind firing. Please, please, please look down your sights while you're firing. Look down your sights. If you get caught doing that, one warning. Second time, off the field. Okay? Let's be careful about that and make sure we're doing our part. If every single person does their part and handles the rules properly, the game gets elevated to a new level. Correct? Okay. Dead rags. I want to see your dead rag. Please, everybody pull your dead rags. And then your squad leaders and your platoon leaders and your guys will make sure that you have them as well. Does anybody not have a dead rag?
I can't pull mine out.
Yeah, you got to take it. All right, everybody's got a dead rag. If anybody needs one, just get with us. Okay? Okay, guys. Okay, a few other little things. We'll get rolling. This road over here that we walked across, that road is not in play. You cannot fire on that road. That makes sense? Or walk down it. Do not walk down that road and be in play. That makes sense? Last year we had an issue. So we were walking down the road and trying to access the back. That road is off play. Everybody got that? The road over here is off play. Okay. Now, another rule. It's cool last year. I saw this stuff go on, but we got to make sure we're taking care of it. In these cars, obviously, getting in the car and barricading yourself in. Okay? Saw that a lot last year. You get in a car and you're going to shoot out of these cars, the windows have got to be down. You can't get in the car, barricade yourself, and hide. In that case, I saw it happen last year. Somebody got overrun, jumped in the car, hid. A squad ran right by him, and a guy walked up and saw him pop his head up, tapped on the glass. The guy's dead. Okay? That's what we're going to do this year.
These are not up-armored vehicles.
Yeah, so they're not. That's right. So if you're going to do that, you cannot barricade yourself and shoot out of a hole this big out of the window. Okay, does that make sense? You get in the car, you barricade yourself, that's it. Make sure if somebody walks up and taps on the glass and sees you, you were dead. Get out of the vehicle. Okay? Hey, JP, you want to talk about the vehicle driving? Okay, so I don't know how many vehicles we have this year. There's not as many as last year. If you're driving a vehicle and shooting out of a vehicle, the window has to be down. All windows have to be down. Okay? Cannot roll up all the windows. One guy shooting out of the back left window laughing because people ran the BBs on him and he's just like, no. All windows have got to be down in the vehicle if the person driving is shooting. Okay?
Dead rag.
If the vehicle is down, if you guys have vehicles, red flag, hold your flag up, both sides if you can. If you're in an open vehicle that has no roof or no sides, there's one really cool vehicle out here that doesn't, just make sure you have at least a couple guys in there holding the red flag up. Just one of you, just hold it up, okay? Now, for the attack on the windshield, right? It's only front windows on the rockets. Is that what we're doing? Okay. For the vehicles, for the rocket shots, it's got to hit the front of the car. It's got to hit the windshield and the front of the vehicle the driver can see. Okay? Cannot shoot in the back. I mean, look, believe me, if I could make all this perfect in the perfect world, I would in a heartbeat, but I can't. So we have to, the main key is the guy that's driving the vehicle needs to know that his vehicle's been disabled. Okay? So if he gets shot in the back, it becomes an argument. I did, you shot, you didn't see, but it wastes 30 minutes of gameplay. We all get pissed off. Shoot the front of the vehicle, plan it right, watch his route, shoot the front, know he saw it. That's why you disable the vehicle. The vehicle gets down, he puts up the dead rag, drives no more than 10 miles an hour off the AO, back to the fob area, and resets and comes back in. Everybody got that? Okay. What else? Okay. Now, as you guys know, we've implemented a few new areas. Y'all saw the big southern area of the AO that we added. Okay? That big field is not in play. The only way to access that other section is through the creek and through down the railroad tracks. Does that make sense? I don't want to see anybody going all the way down here, hopping this fence, and going through that open field to get to that area. Okay? You got that? Okay. Yeah, and no cutting fences. No cutting fences. Please. Figure it out. It's a lot of problem sets out here. Problem solve. Take your time, figure it out, plan your move ahead of time, figure out how you're going to get where you're going, and what's the smartest way to get there. It's not just easy running up cliff and fences. We are not allowed to do that out here. One of the few things we can't do. So please don't do that. And look, last year we had a couple guys run and trip, and fall and be very close to busting stuff. Be very careful. I mean, believe me, when you're running, these windows can break. You throw an elbow, smash. That's the last thing you need to shred your elbow off. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Bo, what's your grenade? Tap.
Yes. You tap the vehicle with a grenade. It means the driver can see it, he's dead. Okay? The rocket is one option. The other one is running up to the vehicle, tapping him where he can see it, dead. Does that make sense? Don't bang on the guy's car and put a dent in it.
And don't trip and slip and fall.
Yeah, just be very careful. Okay? Does that make sense?
What about running out to the driver and just having your gun at him? No. No? Okay.
The question was asked, what if you run up to it and you put your gun in the driver's face while he's sitting there going 1 mile? No, that does not count. Grenade.
Kill the vehicle.
You gotta show it. You gotta kill the vehicle.
It kills the driver.
Okay? Any good questions out there? Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, what about the cards?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got their cards?
Yeah, what's the deal with it?
Okay.
Good question.
Yes. All the player cards you guys got. Everybody got a card? Okay. That's your kill card. That card is worth points. So if somebody's able to kill you and advance to you, they can say, search you. I'm searching. Give me your card.
You gotta give it up.
Give me your card. You gotta give it up.
Just give it up.
I mean, just come on, man. Give it up. Pull it out. Here you go, bro. And most of the time, it's probably a good shot. The guy made a great move. Congratulate him. Be like, hey, dude, great shot. That's awesome. Here's my card. Thanks. Okay? And that's it. Your card's gone. That is, it's not that big a deal. Don't get all emotional on it. Get pissed off. Somebody kills you or whatever. Be glad. Hey, dude, good shot. Here's my card. Okay? Those are worth points. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yes.
Ongoing.
It's an ongoing deal. It's ongoing all day. So just because the card you start with does not mean you cannot end up with a card. Does that make sense? Or cards. I mean, you kill every single person here, you got 450 cards. Get a rubber band. Somebody will give you one. You can put it in your bag. Okay. What else? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You kill one guy and he has more than one card. Can you take more than his cards?
One card. Very good question. Hey, we just got asked a question. You smoke somebody, you search him, the guy goes to pull a card, he's got 6 cards. You only get one. Can you take all 6? Okay. Can't be greedy. Okay. 1 card. 1 card. 1 card. Okay. Talk to me. What else? So make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. Also, yeah. Yes. Good point. Okay. When the vehicle gets disabled, everybody in the vehicle's dead. Everybody in the club. Okay. The vehicle is dead. It taps on the glass. The guy's like, nope, I'm in the very back watching the windshield going. I'm not. No. Everybody's dead. Everybody in the vehicle is dead. Copy? You can shoot. Yeah, you can shoot. Then the vehicle stops. Dead rag goes up. The vehicle, yes.
He can take the driver.
If the driver, okay. Okay, listen up. Hey, make sure I'm doing this right. Listen. Yes. If the driver got the windows down, hey, I know y'all are sitting here and all this crap. I'm tired of talking. This is important. The driver gets shot. He's got the windows down. He gets shot. Vehicle's disabled. The question was, what now? The driver is down. Everybody else should get out of the car and continue on. Does that make sense? Can they switch up? And somebody else
somebody else can take over as driver.
Okay, somebody can take over as driver.
If you got a driver's license.
And the driver is dead, cannot be medic, and no medicing inside of a vehicle. Okay? Yeah, no medicing inside of structures. No medicing inside of structures. And no medicing inside these cars. A guy like, ooh, Mike, you're dead. Run inside, dive inside, shut the door, roll the window up, start medicing. None of that. Okay? We're not doing that here. Okay.
As long as you're looking down your sights.
As long as you're looking down your sights. Okay? Okay. But your windows have to be down. You cannot roll your window up, open the door, use it as cover, squat and shoot and drive like Jim, you know.
If you engage from the vehicle, your windows have to be down.
Is that cool? No Jim Carrey driving and shooting. Make sure. Okay. Okay. What else?
How does the killing everyone in the vehicle with a rocket affect the player card?
The player card.
So if someone takes out a vehicle, kills 6 people in a vehicle.
You can walk up and take 1 car from somebody. If you have a. Had a good question. Vehicle is driving. Somebody smokes the rocket, smokes the truck. There's 6 guys in it. All 6 of those guys are dead. Their cards are available. If you're the only guy that did it and you're by yourself, which you shouldn't be, but you can run up, take 1 card. If you got a whole group with you, y'all all run up there, knock on the doors, give me your card. Okay? Any other questions? I'm ready to get this going. Any other questions? Because I don't want to see on the forums, well, this didn't happen. I didn't hear about this. Now's your chance to ask us a question so we get this stuff clarified before we get going.
CDF!
You get a picture for we gotta have the for this second. You get a picture of everyone for us?
Yeah, sure. Hey, can everybody, let's get a little closer real quick. Squeeze in. Y'all want to do a picture or something that's kind of a good shot to get everybody together.